Hello everyone, welcome to the topic 3 of this module. Topic 3 is about renewable energy and energy efficiency. And here is the content that we will explore together. So first of all, we will make an introduction to renewable energy sources. Then we will explore energy consumption, so how to measure it and reduce it. Then subject 3 is good energy efficiency practices in everyday life. And then we will talk about efficiency and impact of renewable energy technologies. And last but not least, accessibility of energy resources for everyone. So first of all, let's start with the introduction and let's understand together what are renewable energies. So to develop green skills, we first need to understand our energy sources. So renewable energies are those that regenerate naturally and never run out. They are considered clean because they produce little or even no gas emission. So they can last forever and they are clean and they use natural resources. So these are renewable energy sources. Let's list some of them. So we have solar energy that comes from the sun and usually it's captured by photovoltaic panels to produce electricity that we can immediately use, but it can also be captured by solar collectors that collect energy and that we can use later, for example, to obtain hot water. Then we have wind energy that uses turbines to turn wind into power. Then we have hydroelectric energy that again uses turbines to turn moving water, for example, the one from rivers, into power, into energy. Then biomass energy that uses organic materials like wood or waste for heat. And then we have geothermal energy that uses Earth's natural internal heat to be turned into power. Okay, these are the renewable energy sources, but where can we use them? We can use them in buildings and homes, for example, for lighting, heating, and the devices that we have to connect to the electricity. And we can use them in industries. These energies allows to run machinery and to allow production. Then we can use them in transport for making transports move and have no gas emissions. And we can use them in public services, for example, in schools, hospitals, or street lighting. Let's now talk about the use of energy, so how to measure and to reduce it. We have 3 steps. We will go really quick through them because it's something related to more practical math calculations, so you can check them later and with your calm and timing. But let's just understand each step, what's inside each step. So step number 1, it's mainly observation. So observe the use that we do of the energy in the environments in which we live and in which we work or that we attend. So in order to observe it, we can check energy bills, but we can also have smart meters that show real-time consumption. And then we have also energy labels that we can check. So for example, when we buy a light bulb, we can check the class energy of this light bulb. If it's, for example, class A+++, it's the best because it uses a really little amount of power, and it consumes just a little bit, and we can save energy and money, and the environment, first of all, is the beneficial one. Then second step is create a basic savings plan. It means to have a goal. So for example, if we want to reduce the use of energy in amount of the 10%, we can put into practice practical actions. So for example, pay attention to turn off lights when it's not needed, or replace old bulbs with new ones of a good class power. Then step number 3 is to calculate how to save energy and how to improve our daily actions for saving energy. So this is a really simple calculation when you make it and when you check it. So this allows you to save kilowatt hour per month, for example, and you can also save money. So it has a double effect on your budget and on the environment. So this is just a quick reminder about why energy consumption is so important to calculate, because as we said, it's allowed you to save energy, so it's good for the environment, for the planet, for our future, and it's also good for saving money and for managing the places in which we live. So, good energy efficiency practices in everyday life are mainly four. So, changing the way that we think, be more open-minded and change our mindset, making sustainability a routine. So, it means to make it part of our daily life and our way to behave. And the values that can make a difference mainly are to be respectful of people and of the environment, to have a responsibility of what we do, of the actions that we put into practice. And fourth, be part of the solution. We almost said these three first that are the everyday practices. Let's talk about this last one. So, be part of the solution means that even if we make small daily gestures that we think are not enough, we have to change this mindset, because each little step can make a big effect over time. So each little part that we do, an action that we do, can contribute to an ecological transition. So this is what we mean by energy efficiency. It's not enough to produce renewable energies, but we also have to understand how to use these renewable energies and how we can change our behaviors and our daily actions to make a more sustainable environment. Okay, this is also something that we already said, and that you can deepen in independent ways, so that also energy efficiency is good for both the environment and for us, for save money and for manage in a good way the places in which we live. And then we go directly through the accessibility of energy resources for everyone. We want to highlight the importance of goal number 7 of the Global Goals for Sustainable Development. Goal number 7 is about affordable and clean energy, and it's a goal that sustains all the actions that we can do in order to combating climate change, first of all, but also to poverty alleviation. So each good behavior that we put into action can sustain the environment and the ecological transition, and sustain also people that live on Earth and in the future, and have a greener future. So these are the main benefits of accessibility of the environment: improve quality of life and economic opportunities, and reduce dependence on fossil fuels, and promote sustainability. So thank you very much for joining us in building a greener future, and thank you.